Hi guys, so I'm back with another video. This time I decided to post a Q&A and I did ask you for some questions on my Facebook and my Snapchat. However, I also asked my friends. They were so hilarious, I just had to pick them and their questions, but I will answer yours in my next video probably, so whatever you want to ask me, just ask that below. And I'll post this as soon as possible. But for now, let's just get straight into my friends' ask questions, not answers. And yeah, some are in Slovene, so I'm gonna have to translate as I go. But let me just find them, because some are in English, so that's gonna be easy. So first is from my friend. Why did you start blogging? Well, thank you for reading my blog. That's funny because I've told her like a million times and I force her to keep up with what I do, so yeah. Why did I start blogging? I've said that like a million times, so just go check out my blog and whichever post you open, you'll get the answer. And yeah, I don't know why my voice is raspy, maybe because I haven't talked today yet, because as you know, I'm living on my own. And yeah. Is your blog what you thought it would be when you started X years ago? Thank you again for knowing my blog's age, which you should know because you were there when I planned the giveaway. Yeah, my blog's 3 years old and no, it's way further than I ever planned or wished or whatever to be. Because like I never dreamed of being a Vichy ambassador, of having many followers, of actually having a YouTube channel and posting there. I never planned for any of this. I never even thought one person would follow me or read my blog, so if you ask me, I'm quite successful. What's your advice for someone who just started blogging? Be yourself, number one. And number two, if you're only gonna do it for the free products, don't do it at all. The cheesiest cheese of all the cheeses to ever cheese, that's what she said. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would that be and why? That's actually a tough one. Probably Rome, because I visited Rome once and I fell in love with it. Other than that, maybe I haven't been to Paris yet, but I feel like there's that thing that just gravitates me towards it. But yeah, I think Rome would be it. Although now that I actually live in Maribor and have fell in love with it so much, as cheesy as it sounds, I don't want to go anywhere. Like, yeah, I know it's not the city where you go if you want to be successful or if you want to do something out of yourself or actually have a job. But I love it so much, like the people here are awesome, the nature's awesome, my view's awesome, like I don't want to go anywhere. The best and worst thing about owning your own place, the best thing, the peace, the quiet. Like no one's bossing me around, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. If I want to film like I am right now, I just open up my camera, I don't have to worry that someone's gonna walk by. No one has to know what I do, I can come and go whenever I want, I can invite whoever I want. Like, I can do whatever I want. And the worst thing, the bills. Need I say more like, there's a lot more bills than you thought there would be when getting your own place. Like seriously, whatever you can imagine, there's a bill for that. Like I'm just waiting for the people to start charging me for breathing. Any hot neighbors I should know about? Unfortunately no, or I still haven't discovered them. But as far as I know, there's just like elderly people in my district. So no really hot neighbors, unfortunately. But there are cute dogs though. Do what's in your bag, those are fun for me. They're fun for me too, and I am planning on doing one because the last time I did one was like a year ago, or maybe even more. Or maybe less, I don't know. However, I'm currently using 3 bags, so I have to choose which one I'm actually gonna show, and then I'm gonna do what's in my bag. Favorite 3 TV shows? Shameless, although I haven't watched it like the last season at all. House? Would it be House? Yeah, House would be on top 3. And the third one. What would be the third? I don't really watch TV or shows that much because, well, I don't really have time, to be honest. So that's kind of hard for me. Maybe, I don't know. How I Met Your Mother. I don't know. What have I watched recently? Not much. I don't know. I'm just gonna name those two. 3 favorite movies. American Psycho #1 since the first time I ever saw it, and I watch it like every 2 or 3 months because I love it that much. Then Shame probably, and oh Jesus, I haven't received the text for like the entire day. Now that I started filming this, the third one came in like matter of like 8 minutes. 3 movies, yeah, the third one would be The Hurt Locker, probably. What's the best thing you could do when you're on your day off in the morning? Now that I have my place, I go to the balcony, drink my coffee and just relax, maybe read a magazine, go online, and yeah. But before I had my own place, go to a cafe with my laptop, blog, and drink some coffee and just relax. The best way to spend the night. Yep. No, besides that, I think the best way to spend the night is just chilling somewhere outside, like with your friends or maybe someone special or whatever, just looking at the stars and chilling. Maybe no phones, no computers, no nothing, maybe just a little bit of music. Like, I've said this a million times and I'll tell you a million more times. The first day I met Teotim, we went for a photo shoot and it was the best day ever. Like, I can't imagine a better day with that. Like, he's my homie for once. That's the day he became my homie. But for the second part, like, we spent the entire day laughing and joking around and shooting. And at the end of the night, we just went to his place to edit the photos. And like, we just sat there, talked about the universe, friends, love, like everything. And it was so awesome. We even played those Teotim Don't Hate Me, and all the men that might be watching this, although I doubt any of you were watching, like those games on the PlayStation, I think, that you play with cars. We even played that, and I even beat him. So yeah, beat that. But that was the best night ever. I'm gonna skip that. What do I do when I'm scared? Crawl under a blanket, cry, and call my mommy. Yeah, I'm still a child. What do I do when I'm nervous? When I'm nervous, I talk a lot. Like, I seriously, that's the 2 things. When I'm excited and when I'm nervous, I either completely shut down and you won't see me, or I talk a lot. Like, if you think this is a lot of talking, get me nervous, or get me really excited about something, and then you'll see. Do I have any rules when it comes to food? No animals. That's it. Like, in the past I did do some diets and no carb, no that. But for the last couple of years, my only rule is no animals. I would say, because I am of the opinion that veganism is the best way to live, for the environment, for the animals, for yourself and for everything, because I do strongly believe in that. But that made me a hypocrite, because for the last like 3 months or last 2 months, I've been a vegetarian again, and I've been a vegetarian for like since the second or third grade of high school, I don't know, somewhere around there. But yeah, I do believe veganism is the best way to go. But that would make me a hypocrite because I'm a vegetarian. But I am planning on going vegan again. Okay, now let's go to another person. Let me just start out by saying what the person said when I asked him to give me some questions. I just became something. I just became a girly friend of a blogger on Facebook. FML. Okay, and I'll do his voice because that's how I imagine him saying this. Aleksandra, can you show us around in your new apartment a little bit? Well, thank you for watching my videos. I've said in my last video that I am planning on doing that I just have to furnish everything. so that's gonna take a while because I'm doing everything step by step, because I don't really want to force anything and get something I don't really love. I actually want this apartment to represent me and to be everything that I love, so each piece I'm gonna bring in is gonna be 100% me. Aleksandra, what do you use for your makeup? Well, it depends on the day, but for today I just used the Vichy Normaderan BB cream, Oriflame the one, I think, mascara, Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Brow Pomade in the shade medium brown, and a Catrice lipstick. Over top I put the Chanel lip gloss. And yeah, I just heard something in the back. I used the Color Caramel blush, the Makeup Revolution contour, and I can't remember which highlight. But that's what's on my face right now. Aleksandra, do you clean your makeup every night, or do you cheat a little sometimes? I've said this a million times, yeah, I cheat. Because let's face it, we're all 20-something-year-olds, and there are gonna be nights when you're too drunk to take your makeup off, or just too tired because you've been working all day and everything. I'm strongly against that. I believe you should take your makeup off every single day, because you're doing so much damage to your face. Like more than smoking does, more than the sun does, like more than anything. However, I am a realist, so I know that's not possible every single night. And although I'd love to say yeah I do, but no, there are nights when I go to sleep with my makeup on. Although I try to put it off at least with a wet wipe, or with some micellar water and stuff like that. And yeah, the last one from my friends. Aleksandra, do you watch sports? Right now, no, because well, I don't have time. But I do love to watch some football, like gathering all my friends and getting together, getting some junk food, some beer, like I'm in Maribor, here's where you drink beer. Or just going to the bar downstairs and watching some football with a friend. But for the last month or so I've only watched like 2 games. Because, well, I've been busy with the apartment, with the job, with everything. But I've trained like a million things. So whatever I trained, I also followed that and watched whatever was going on. Okay, let's go on. I asked you on Snapchat to give me some questions. And the first one was, yeah, you can't really see. Favorite places to go in Slovenia? Maribor, the 100%. Bled, Bohinj, Koper. I'd say Portorož, but I'm not really a fan. It's too touristy for me and too busy. Maybe those 4. Trojane. I don't know, Slovenia in general is really beautiful. Like, I feel sad about how much people don't appreciate what we have, because Slovenia is so beautiful, people. Like, we have so much nature, so much peace, and next to that we're also quite touristy and there's a lot of stuff going on. We should appreciate where we live, as cheesy as it sounds. I think that socialism deserves another rise. If you'd asked me this a year or 2 ago, I'd say yeah, hands down, without a second thought. But now that you ask me, like, I used to hate capitalism, because all I knew about it was what you see on the news, like 1% people being rich, 99% being like not even having enough to survive. But now with years I started thinking that maybe the whole idea of capitalism isn't that bad, because like it forces us to improve. With socialism everyone gets to be treated the same, and that's all nice in theory, but just let's face it, someone who does nothing the whole day is going to be treated the same as someone who works hard for their dreams. Where in capitalism it forces everything to improve. It forces us to move on as people. Like, I could go on for ages about this stuff, since, you know, I study philosophy. But for now I'm just gonna leave it at that because I took way too much time with answering and I still have a lot of questions. But that's my 2 cents on it, just a brief overview. What's my favorite color? Gray? Gray. Favorite writer? Umberto Galimberti. Favorite animal? Dogs. Dogs 100%. What do I want to be when I grow up? I'd love to be a writer for a magazine, or if it were possible in Slovenia, a professional blogger. Like, that's my dream come true, but let's be realistic, right? Yeah, writing for a magazine would be it. Like, what I would love to do. What's your biggest wish? You shouldn't talk about your wishes, like they won't come true, right guys? What do I think about myself? You're asking me this on a good day, so that's nice, thank you. I think I'm okay. Like, I do have my bad days when I think I'm the worst person in the world. But today, I mean, I think I'm okay. I'm a 20-something-year-old that's done pretty much, that's done a lot with her life. I don't just sit around and let stuff happen while mommy and daddy pay for everything that I do. Like, I actually get out there and make stuff happen. So I think I'm okay. But I'm really sarcastic. And I talk a lot, like really a lot. And I love food, so I guess I'm expensive. I don't know. What would I change in the world? I want to bring peace in the world. What would I change in the world? I'd want more people to start doing stuff. I don't know how to explain this. I just want more doers. That's what it's it. Like, I don't care if you collect stamps, if that's what your thing. Like, you do that and you go after those stamps. Like, if you collect Pokemons, ever let anyone stop you with collecting your favorite Pokemon. I don't know how that works. But like, I want some people that are passionate, that do stuff, that actually want to see a change with whatever that is. Like, maybe you like painting rooms, come paint my room, paint every room in the world. Like, just do what you love. How and why did I start? Well, from the beginning I was a blogger, but I was a blogger because I watched YouTube videos, but I was too shy to actually start one. But then being a blogger, I actually saw the support I was getting, so I thought YouTube was the next right step. And since I did go to drama school, high school kind of stuff, you know, with English, like, I'm not too shy of being in front of the camera, as you can tell. I like to talk a lot. Some people think I do my makeup okay, which is nice. So yeah, that's why. How? I just opened up my camera and started babbling. That was it. Babble. Oh, I'm hungry. My tummy is making me noisy. Why am I different than everyone else? I don't know, because I'm a little bit of everything. I'm not a typical beauty blogger. Like, I don't just post stuff about my makeup and getting ready routine stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love that stuff, but that's not entirely who I am. Besides, I do have a fashion blog. I like to travel. Like, I'm a bit of everything. Plus, I don't really watch my mouth, what I say. As you can see, there's no connection. Whatever comes out, comes out. I don't know, why am I different? Because I'm me! Like, do we need to say more? I'm different because I'm me. I'm not like Carly Bible, I'm not like Sharon XO, I'm not like Meg Barbie 07, I don't know how she's called. I'm not like any of those, like, I'm being me. And what I do is just most of my videos don't even make a point. I just love filming, and I guess you guys love watching that. That would be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I tried filming it yesterday, but there was such a huge storm outside. And the irony, I bought this place because of this huge window in front of the balcony, and it was too dark to film or to post. That's my life. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. If you have any other cues, please leave them down below in the comment section, or maybe on my Facebook, or message me on my email, or anywhere you want. And I'll be sure to make another one very soon. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. You can click the subscribe button here. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye!